Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be talking about things that shocked me as a Nigerian living in this France. Number one is the kisses, which we call bisous. In France, a stranger, let me not a stranger, like a friend or somebody, a casual friend, somebody that you are not even close to, can just walk up to you. Instead of them saying hi, they will kiss you on the cheek. That thing shocked me when I first arrived in France. When somebody kissed me on the cheek, I was like, oh my God, Ogbeni, what's this? In France, it's normal. It's normal thing. That doesn't mean they want to date you or they have feelings for you. No, it's their own way of greeting. But in Nigeria, it's different. Imagine you are walking up and somebody just kisses you on the cheek, especially with the fact that you are married. How will you feel? If somebody just walk up to you and just kiss you, you'll be like, oh my God, what's this? But in France, it's normal. So that's their own way of greeting. And it's really shocked me. One thing that shocked me is the free hospital. Yes, guys, when I got here and I saw that the hospital are free, like, I am a mother of two girls and I had two cesarean section. I did not pay 1 naira. I did even through my appointment, my antenatals, my drugs, I did not pay anything. So hospitals are free in France, depending on your income. If you are any big money, you will still pay. But if you are a normal person like us, it's free. You just have to have your hospital card. You have to apply for your hospital card, which you will take with you and go to your appointments. Anything you want to do, you can go to the pharmacy to get a drug. You can, do whatever you want with that. Everything is free. But as a Nigerian, it shocked me. It shocked you too, right? It's because I know where I'm coming from. In Nigeria, you have to pay. My sister, we have to pay. We pay for everything. We pay for everything. You have to, even the one we paid for, they will still treat you bad. Like, they will still treat you bad. So it's really shocked me for me to, it's kind of a huge shock to receive a good health care, a good medical health care for free. My second daughter, birth was kind of complicated. I will say this maybe in another video, and she was on oxygen for 2 weeks, guys. What am I even saying? It's more than 2 weeks. Had it been I'm in US, like that would cost my friends, that would cost me over 10,000 euro. Had it been I'm in US or I'm in Nigeria, but here in France it was free. I did not pay 1 kobo throughout and medical stuff. So it's really shocked. The third thing that shocked me in France is appointment. Like, oh my God, their appointment take time. Their paperwork take time. Like, everything takes time. I don't understand this country. Even if you want to open bank account, it takes time. If you want to do anything, you have to go through a lot of paperwork. Like, they are so slow. Like, I want to open bank. I want to keep my money with you. I always say I have to go through a lot of paperwork. I want to do anything. You have to. But in Nigeria, you can just walk up to bank and do whatever you want to. You can just go walk up to any office. So far, you have your money, But here, everything takes time. They don't rush. These French people, they take it very slow. No rushing. So, me coming from a country that we used to rush, where everything is so fast for us, it's really a huge shock for me. That thing is the benefit we receive in France. Imagine, here in France, if you have a house rent, for example, let's say your house rent is like 600 euros. France government will pay, depending on your situation, France government will be paying at least like maybe 300 out of your house rent. Yeah. It's really a huge shock to me when I first got to France and, I received the money and I saw APL, we call it APL, and I saw the money that France, then they were paying about, I think, because I was a single mom and I was a student and they were paying about, I think, 60% out of my house rent. I was like, God, really? For you? In my country, which government? Is it this Tinubu? Oh my God. Which government will pay 60% out of your house rent in Nigeria? Like, I am not understanding. I don't understand. So when I first got to France, I was like, what? Really? So they will pay like part of my house rent? When they are not my family. So it's really shocked for me. And apart from the house rent, if you are a single mom, they will be paying you. You'll be getting allowance. there is allowance for travel, like at least once in a year. Like we have access to get traveling allowance just to take the kids to travel anywhere you want to go to. The government, they will give you money, they will pay for where you are going to just to have fun with your children. In Nigeria, which government, oh my god, which government will want to give you money to travel, to go and enjoy? Hey, I don't know. So like when I got here, it's like, I was so surprised. I was so shocked to like so many benefits here in France. I was like, what? Paying your kids, like they'll be paying your kids at least, if it's under three, 180 euros every month. And that's something. If you have two child, 180 times three, it's something. But in Nigeria, I don't think so. So it's all this thing really shocked me when I got to France. Thing is the driving license. Oh my god, oh la la, guys. Driver license. Driver license is like, it's like as if you want to enter Evo. You know how hard to enter Evo is. That's how hard to get a driver license in France. It's so hard. Like I'm still on it now. Oh my god, to get a driver is so hard. Like, especially the fact that I am not French. It might be easy if I'm French, but I am not French. I'm Anglophone. I speak English, so it's kind of hard. And you cannot drive without driver license in Nigeria. You can still, we know how we do it. We can still. I was driving in Nigeria. I was driving my dad's car, and it's okay. But here, you have to have a driver license, and it's so hard to get. You have to pass through code, pass through a lot of stuff, and oh my god. But in America, it's easy. Even in the UK, to get a driver license, it's so easy. In the UK, once you get to UK, 1 week, 2 weeks, you get a driver license. But in France, it's difficult. It's very, very difficult to get a driver license in France. And again, pregnancy. Oh my god, guys. When I was pregnant, like the way people would just walk up to you and they'll be like, oh, you're beautiful, say Jolie, they will touch your belly. They'll be like, oh my god, is he a girl? Is he a boy? Like strangers, people you don't even know. Like it's not as if you know these people you don't know who just walk up to you and they will start touching your belly. I hope this thing is working. Yeah, it's working. They will start touching your belly and you'll be like, oh, so how are you? Blah blah blah. In Nigeria, no, nobody will touch your belly. Imagine you are in the market and one old woman just walk up to you and start touching your belly. How will you feel? You will grab the woman. Hey, they want to. Like the way I'll grab the woman, but here is normal. Like, it's normal. They will even give you things. They will ask for the sex of your baby. They will ask if you need anything. They will ask if you are tired. They will touch you. They will be like, oh my god, they are so, they are so, is it passionate about babies? But in Nigeria, it's different. Nobody, I will not allow anybody to come and touch my baby. If anybody touch my tummy, I'm gonna drag the person. So, but here in France, it's all about love. They are not ashamed of smoking. Yes, like I have never seen a country that smokes more than France. Like in Nigeria, people do smoke, right? Yeah, but like for example, if kids like you cannot see a 14-year-old girl smoking on the street. Like, it's kind of in Nigeria, smoking is not a thing to be proud of, especially when you are young. But here in France, they don't care. You will see a child of 12 years outside smoking. Like they love smoking. So it was when I got to France, I was like, oh my god, why are these people just smoking anyhow? You see small children smoking and they are proud of it. But in Nigeria, no, we are not proud of smoking. No. Another thing is, oh my god, French people love to take break. Like, seriously? Like, there is this phrase, is it that you live to work or you work to live? I don't even, they don't really take their work seriously. That's why you hardly see a French guy that is so rich, because they don't like work a lot. They just, once they are able to pay their bills, it's okay. So they love to take break. You will see them there with 12 o'clock break. They will have smoking break. They have 15 minutes to smoke break. They will take 12 o'clock break, come back at 2. Some company will not even open on Monday. Yeah, some will not even open on Monday. Like, they take life so easy. Like, they are not even in hurry to get money. They don't want to get very rich. They're not like us in Nigeria. We want to hustle. We want to work 24/7. We want to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all days. We want to work all out. We want to get money. We want to be rich. But in France, they don't care. They'll be like, they don't even care. They don't like buying properties. Like in Nigeria, you will see a guy, somebody will own like 5 cars. No, in France, is once they have one car, small hot house, that's it. Once they are able to work like 3 days in a week, that's it. They are okay with it. Just like they take things very slow, like they take life slowly. They don't rush things. So coming me as a Nigeria, it was a huge shock to me. And another thing is the language barrier. Yeah, normally I know that they speak French in France, right? But I was like, okay, fine, maybe English is their general language. When I was in Kuwait and when I heard about France, I thought, okay, fine, I know they speak French, but at least they will be able to speak English too. When I got here, oh my god, it was a huge shock for me to discover that these people don't even like English. Even the one that do speak English, they will tell you, I don't speak English. They will say it in English, I don't speak English. They were like, madam, this is English. You're playing. No, 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 no. You are in France, you have to speak French. Like, they value their language, not like in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we speak English. English is our another man's language, is our official language. But here they value their French. In school, they teach in French, they communicate in English, in French, they are communicating in French. So if you want to live here, you have to speak the language, because like 90% of people that live here speak French. So me as a Nigeria, it's a huge shock to me. If you stop working, the France government will continue paying your salary. Like, they will continue paying your salary. In Nigeria, it's different. If you stop working now, no company will continue paying your salary. No, no company will pay your salary. But here in France, they will keep on paying your salary. They will still keep on paying your salary, keep on helping you out. There are so many benefits in France that is so different in Nigeria. Another thing is, we have this association in France, like different association in France, that gives in free food. Yes, free food and free clothes. They have many of them. So I will name some. Some have a study called Secours Popular, Red Cross. Like, all you have to do is just walk up to them. Even if you don't have a resident permit, yes, even if you don't have papers, even if you don't have resident permit, you can just walk up there, register your name, and that's it. Every week, once in a week, you'll be going there. They will give you pampers. If you have a baby, they will give you baby food. They will give you milk. They will give you so many things. They will even give you clothes. Yeah, but used clothes, right? But it's still okay. They will give you eggs, like a lot of food. And guys, as a Nigerian, it's like, I was like, I've been there before. And I was like, wow, when I went there, they gave me so many things. They gave me milk, potatoes, eggs, titles, so many stuff, chicken, beef. And I was like, wow, really, are these people for real? It's so different as me coming from Nigeria. In Nigeria, we don't have all these things. So it's like a huge shock to me. And also there is this another association, we call it 115. If you are in a bad situation, maybe you don't have anywhere to live, yeah, you can just call them, this 115. Once you call them, anywhere you are, they will come and pick you up and they will take you to hotel. Especially the fact that if you are a mother, if you have kids, they will take you to hotel. And once you get to hotel, they will look for apartment or maybe a place or somewhere for you to be living. And it's for free. You don't need to pay anything. Like, seriously, you don't need to pay anything. But in Nigeria, no. We have a lot of people sleeping under the bridge. We have mothers, homeless, but nothing. The government did not do anything to that. But here in France, there is this, association which helps people that are homeless. They will give you a place to stay. It might not be a big place, but at least it's still better, because you're not paying rent, you're not paying anything. They will put you in apartments and they will be feeding you. If you don't have a paper, if you don't have resident permit, they will provide maybe tickets. We call it ticket to restaurant, which you can use to go and buy food, you can use to buy stuff. You will just live average, comfortable life. But in Nigeria, it's different. We don't get all this stuff in Nigeria. So me as a Nigerian coming to France and seeing all this is a huge shock. Like, it shocked me. It shocked me, guys. I won't lie. Like, it really shocked me. Another thing is the free education. Since my kids started school, they have not paid 1 kobo for school fees, and it's good school. Even though in Nigeria they said the government school are free, but still the kind of the kind of teaching they are providing, nobody want to take his or her child to government school anymore in Nigeria. But here, government school here, it's of good standard. Let me put it that way. Yeah, it's of good standard. Like if you go to their classes, everywhere is neat. It's just like all this international big school in Nigeria. So me seeing that kind of my kids getting that kind of education, getting that kind of treatment for free, it's a huge shock. It really shocked me to my bones. Like it really, there were a lot of different things. Like in France, that is so different. It's like upside down. Yeah, it's like upside down in Nigeria. So all this thing shocked me as a Nigerian living here in France. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you are watching me for the first time, my name is Zelina Oluwaseyi. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and please leave a comment. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.